quality carried over into the 70s, I guess. I noticed Leo again is stationary on his horse here, while the other two are actually riding.
Well,
Is there a reason for that?
yes. Well, they had the docile horses. Well, Judy.
So just keep the damn thing
I
still.
think it was just the brunt of it. But I have to say, in retrospect, it was not Susan.
Oh, it's all politics, isn't it? Very often on these occasions. The Soames, well, again, according to
Nicholas Soames's father.
Right. But according to Steve Chibnall, especially for the production, I think, yes? Around
Yes,
about 74 or thereabouts.
Yes. He produced a picture called Charlie Farthing.
Right.
He was a good editor, but he didn't want to be an editor. He wanted to be a producer, and once he'd been a producer, he wanted to be a director. And I think he was a nice man, a gentleman, but troubled.
Yeah. Well, he'd edited a number of intriguing films. Payroll for Sidney Hayers.
Yeah. Well, he was Sid Hayers' pet.
He was his pet
editor. Yeah.
Mumsy.
Voices. But then I believe he has his own voiceover company.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's about time we talk about Barry Evans.
Yeah.
Because obviously he was difficult at the time and a troubled young man.
Mm-hmm.
Theatre that Clyde Donner selected him for Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush, in which he'd been surrounded by all these generic 60s dolly birds, as they were called then. And of course later in his career, when he was doing lots of sitcoms, he actually did a newspaper interview in which he talked about his troubled relationship with women, and the fact that he'd been in love with Judy